So that. Hi everyone, I'm Joseph from Namsan University. Last time we have studied about the class introduction and my my introduction for your understanding these classes. And this time is the second time, so uh, we will run about the main textbook more closely. So this our class's main textbook is K Beauty Trend from Kim Nando, the Korea professor in Seoul National University. He is very famous in Korea. He also write the Trend Korea. This book is very powerful in Korea and in business area. So he wrote about the K beauty trend last year. So I choose this book, our uh, our class's main textbook. So this main textbook's the name is K beauty trends. Please read about the English and I hope you also read the Korean the K trend. Okay, okay. Let me introduce the main textbook more closely. The Professor Kim Nando's book, the K-beauty trend. This our main textbook. K-beauty trends, the innovation DNA. Every industry should run from is not merely an analysis of the cosmetic market. The author views the K-beauty as a model of industrial innovation, an innovation DNA. So the author uh, the main characteristic of K-beauty is told the innovation DNA and examine why smart Korean indie brands have come to lead the global market. So, smart Korean indie brands is very growing fast, especially in globally. So, the Professor Kim Nando examine and analysis the main characteristic the small Korean indie brands. Uh, so he run about he he run about the very powerful innovation DNA in Korea in Korean indie brands. So drawing on the interviews with approximately 35 industry experts and real world case studies, the book categorizes the success factors of K beauty into six core uh, competi- competence of or DNA traits. So the Kinando professor uh, told that the K beauty, the K beauty, the K beauty industry and K beauty brands and company has a very powerful success factor. So uh, he wrote about the success factor of K beauty into six core elements. And this is the point the author emphasized first and foremost is K beauty is not an industry that succeeded simply because of the Korean wave. Many people think that the K beauty is very K beauty is succeeded because of the Korean waves and Korean culture, especially the BTS and K dramas and K pop. But K beauty industry and K beauty brand companies has a special characteristic to grow very fast in global markets. So Professor Kim Nando explains that there is a far more critical characteristic at play. In other words, the ability to respond quickly to trend. In other words, the cable industry structure itself is world class, capable of the first is of reading the market quickly. So the K beauty brand and K beauty companies uh, reading the market market changes very quickly and developing the products rapidly. So K beauty companies have a powerful ability to develop the product very rapidly. And third is incorporating consumer feedback promptly. So uh, a real time feedback to real time feedback from the customer and from the real-time feedback from the customer, the KBURI companies cooperating consumer feedback and promptly, and lastly, making corrections even faster in the event of failure. So the KBURI companies has a very uh, speedy power in correct failure. So this book outlined the industry's six standards of DNA. The first DNA is the planning capability. So many cable companies have planning capabilities and also have a speedy capability, and so they respond to the they respond to the change of the market very speedy, and the initiative, and fourth is responsiveness, and the fifth is product excellence. So the product excellence means the quality of the product. The product quality is very good. So the product quality and product excellence is also the powerful element in the capability to succeed. And the Daku power is enthusiastic and fantastic power. So many Korean consumers uh, is very enthusiastic for the cosmetic, especially skincare products and makeup, color cosmetics. So because of their enthusiasm of in Korea's customers, so many K beauty companies develop their product uh, because of the consumer's enthusiasm. And these six elements are interconnected to uh, form the K beauty ecosystem. So this book is a very good textbook because uh, the author, the Kim Nando, Professor Kim Nando, has summarizes the summarize the characteristic about the K beauty trends and K beauty brand companies. So we will run about this main textbook uh, per week about one or two chapters in 1 week. Okay. This class is not a lecture style classes. Uh, Also, this class is online classes, but we we didn't we don't have to meet real time and face to face, and because uh, uh, this online classes is very powerful because you you uh, because if you have a time to you will see these classes anytime anywhere. So this online classes is very powerful to change your life. So this class is life management style classes. This is not a lecture style classes. So I will teach about the KBURI main characteristic to concede in global market, and please run about this powerful characteristic about KBury success, and please uh, please remember about this powerful and speedy and planning capability and initiative characteristic is very also uh, is very also important to your life in your life and your lifestyle and in your working space. So please remember about the main characteristic, and please uh, please apply your life, please apply your life cycle and life management. Okay. Next, we will run about the mega trend in Korea. So we will run about the mega trend in Korea, and especially the one one element in mega trend in Korea. This is the beginning of the classes. So I will briefly about the uh, mega trend in Korea. Next week classes will run about the mega trend and a micro trend and the definition about the trend, and we will run about the more closely. We will run about the trend more closely next week. But uh, today's lesson, we will study about the mega trend in Korea. Briefly, okay, please look at this graph. This graph is in Korea cosmetic uh, market size. So the cosmetic market sales have declined slightly due to the dampened consumer sentiment, while competition remains fierce. So this graph is going up to 2022, but from 2022, uh, the cosmetic market sales is have decreased into the 2024 because of consumer sentiment, and because but competition the but competition about the uh, K beauty companies is very fiercing. So this graph is the uh, advertising advertising advertisement fee uh, about skincare and makeup. So the advertisement amount is going going is going up steadily uh, from 2021. So the competition of sales in K beauty is very fierce. And next graph is the the consumer primary obtain information about cosmetic of the many cosmetic consumers obtain information from social media and video channel, especially YouTube, and they also frequently encounter they also frequently encounter advertisement on these platforms. So this social media and social network SNS social network service is a very powerful channel in cosmetic areas. So this graph is uh, this graph shows that the SNS is the uh, a main channel to obtain the cosmetic information. The first is SNS, and second is a video channel, especially YouTube. And this graph show that the SNS advertisement is very powerful, the the most powerful in the cosmetic area, and the YouTube advertisement is the second, and the influencer, especially the beauty influencer advertisement, is the third. So uh, so the social media and video channels and the influencer advertisement is also getting very powerful in these days. And next is the cosmetic companies allocate the largest share of their advertising spending to Meta, especially Instagram, a leading social media platform, followed by Kakao. The Kakao is Korea testing platform at YouTube, and Naver. Naver is a search engine in Korea. So the cosmetic companies allocated the largest share of their advertisement, especially the Instagram. The first is Instagram, and third is and second is Kakao, the free texting of platform, and YouTube, the video channels. YouTube is a video channel, and Naver is a search engine in Korea, especially the most powerful search engine in Korea. But as you see, the SNS channel is very powerful in Korea in cosmetic industry. This shows that the first trend, this 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 trust of legacy media. So especially the one 10 or 20 generations almost show about the SNS, especially X and Instagram and YouTube. They don't they don't look at the TV and newspapers and magazines. So this first trend is this trust of legacy media. For the third consecutive year, about 20 2020, from 2020 to 2024, uh, the more US adults have no trust at all in the media, and media is 36%, and trust is a great deal of fair amount. Another 33% American express not very much confidence. So Americans trust in mass media, especially legacy media, is this trustness is is going down, is going down rapidly and steadily going down. So many people in US and many people in Korea, uh, they don't trust the legacy media's legacy, the information from the legacy media's. This means that the shift in market leadership, the power transfer from the farm to consumers. So consumer uh, have a more powerful in these days. The first is the disappearance of gatekeepers and the direct rise to creators. So gatekeeper is legacy media like it's like a newspaper and a magazine and a TV news and but the direct rise of creator, the YouTube creator and it, in, influencer in Instagrams in traditional media and industrial systems. The gatekeepers is a keeper uh, the keeper in at the gate. So, such as film studios, broadcasting networks, and major distributors, and determine which content and product reaches the market. So, gatekeepers uh, select the gatekeeper select the news about all over the world to reach the market. But however, a digital platform, especially the YouTube and Instagram and X and and also AI technologies have provided pathway to bypass these intermediaries. So creators, especially YouTube creators, are now becoming media entities in their own right, communicating directly with audiences. Meanwhile, corporations, especially firms and companies, are acknowledging this shift in power dynamics by recruiting a talented individual for roles such as CQ creative positions. So C suit creative position is C is it means a creator. So the the power of market leadership transfer from the company and corporation, especially the broadcasting network and broadcasting uh, a system to consumer because the consumer, especially the creator, the one person creator also also have equal power and more powerful and more strength power uh, in these days because of the SNS, that social network service. So this transformation can be summarized as the rise of creators. The landscape has shifted from a model where capital-rich companies simply hired labor to one where talented individuals uh, possessing unique creativity and dedicated uh, fan fan bases cooperate with companies as equal partners. As the COVID-19 pandemic, in particular, served as a catalyst that accelerated this flexible working methods and the expansion of individual influence. So, in in the COVID-19 pandemic, the individual influencer also uh, is also getting powerful because they don't because they didn't go out, they didn't go outside. uh, they only connect the online channel, especially YouTube and SNS, especially Instagram. So the in these pandemic areas in pandemic periods, the individual influence is getting more powerful. And the era of consumer sovereignty and co-creation. Uh, this contents will be handled next classes. Okay, this that's all this lecture, and thank you for attending. And if you have a question, uh, please feel free to ask by the text message and YouTube reply and YouTube testing. Okay, see you next class. Bye.